breaking news in just the last few minutes. Former President Donald Trump is the projected winner of the Iowa caucuses.
That is according to both CBS and CNN. CBS 8's Jesse Pagan has been watching the caucuses closely, the results coming in, and is here to take us through the results. Jesse?
Yeah, guys, the 2024 presidential election cycle is officially here. As we all know, the Iowa caucuses are that first election cycle, that first round of voting, and those results are starting to come in. I've got the live results right here, you guys. This is live TV, and I'm going to pull them up live for you. Former President Donald Trump coming in with 54% of the vote right now. Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley are coming in second. Right now, Haley with 19% of the vote. DeSantis also 19% of the votes. Ramaswamy far fourth with 7%. Tonight is the culmination of weeks of campaigning. I mean, even today, candidates were at town halls and dinners around Iowa, trying to make their last minute cases, trying to meet folks out there. As you can see right there in that video, folks waiting in some very, very cold temperatures to make sure that they got into those caucuses. 40 delegates are at stake here. That's what comes out of Iowa at this point. They are awarded proportionally. And of course, with former President Donald Trump in the lead, he's in place to be getting most of those at this point. We've been talking about this throughout the day. Earlier this morning, we had CBS 8 political analyst Laura Fink on with our morning team talking about the importance of second place in here.
But it really is about who can finish second, keep the momentum in their campaign, and prove that they can gather supporters that mirror the Republican base. Iowa has devout evangelical Christians, which are a core part of the Republican primary base, proving that they can stay in this race, go toe-to-toe with Trump, and perhaps be competitive in the states to come.
And the importance of second place in the Iowa caucuses is mostly because, as every poll and most analysts expected, for former President Donald Trump to be coming in that very far ahead first place. Now, they've been polling throughout Iowa, of course, for weeks at this point as the candidates have been campaigning. Voters have been saying that immigration and economy are the most important topics, and that's mostly how they're going to be voting out of Iowa. Now, some background. The Iowa caucuses, of course, they don't have a history of consistently predicting the presidential nominee, let alone the next president, but they do represent that first litmus test of each candidate's campaign, how they're doing at the height of their campaigns and their money at this point as the first voting event of every presidential election, which is this that happens now. Now, of course, what's up in the air is what Nikki Haley and what Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will do if they don't come in second, or if they come in third or fourth, or however it may be, or how they duke it out when it comes to that second place here. And that, of course, is up in the air. Will they continue their campaigns? Will they pause? Will they pour more money into it as they move forward? Who knows? That is very much up in the air. Now, there are a ton of delegates throughout the entire country that will be divvied out as each state does their first rounds of election and whatnot, and we will continue to monitor all of that. We'll, of course, have a lot more on the results and whatnot tonight at the 10 o'clock news and on CBS 8 News live at 11. Carlo?
The race for second place being most interesting here. Thanks, Jesse. After tonight's caucuses, all eyes turn to New Hampshire. The Granite State is next, with both parties casting votes on January 23rd in the first primaries of the election season. Those are followed by South Carolina Democrats on February 3rd. Nevada Democrats vote on February 6th, Republicans on February 8th, and then back to the South Carolina for the 24th for the Republican primary there. Michigan's primaries are February 27th. Idaho and Missouri Republicans caucus March 2nd, followed by North Dakota on March 4th. Before 14 states vote on Super Tuesday, that is also the date we're going to hear the results of the Iowa Democratic caucuses, also taking place today. Technically, those are mail-in. Marcella?
Everything